Good morning my lovelies, and thank you for joining me for another What I Eat in a Day as a vegan on Slimming World. If you're new here, my name is Leanne, thank you for coming by, and if you're coming back, as always, thanks ever so much for doing so. Today is Wednesday, it's the 14th of April. Now I am really hungry this morning. Normally I don't eat until maybe, sometimes it's like 10, half 10, just the way I am, but as you can maybe see behind me, it's only just gone 9 o'clock and I'm just so hungry. So I'm gonna have my breakfast now. I have actually got quite a substantial breakfast today, which I'm looking forward to. So if you watched Monday's video, you would see that I made the, they call it posh baked beans with bacon from the Slimming World free food on the go book. Obviously I've used vegan bacon, but it's really, really nice. It's got onion, garlic, celery, carrot, various beans. Yeah, just a really nice way to sort of soup up some baked beans and add a load of veg to them. So I've got some leftovers from that. I've got this giant pot of it, and this I'm planning to make last for 3 portions. So I'm gonna have a portion of it now and just heat it up. And I've got 2 pieces of toast cooking at the moment. It's just 2 slices from a small wholemeal loaf. So that's going to be my healthy extra B choice. And these beans are completely sin free. Okay, so I've got my toast and I've just heated up my 1/3 of that beans mixture, and I'm going to pop it on my toast and be done. And this bowl's really, really hot. There we are, look at that, what a perfect amount. As I said, this is sin free and healthy extra B. Also just making myself a coffee using my usual espresso mix, but I just make it long. And I've foamed up 100 mils of my Alpro Almond Barista, which I'll just top it with. Beautiful. That's 1 sin, by the way. Hey guys, it's lunchtime and I've got my other portion of skewers. These are the sweet and sour pretend chicken skewers. They've got pineapple, red pepper and spring onion on them as well. And the chicken thing is like a little marinade. I've used this as the chicken. So I made these on Sunday evening. So if you want to check out how I did them, then please watch that video. And they are, yeah, 1 sin, like I said. It's like an hour and a half after lunch, and very predictably got my little sweet craving, so I'm having one of my little Oso bars. These are proving very, very useful because they're quite a decent amount of chocolate for like 3 cents, or 3.5 if you have the 54% version. This is the 70% packet that I'm working through at the moment. So this is the just dark chocolate 70%, but it's got the friendly bacteria or whatever, live cultures, that's it. Anyway, something good for you in there. So yeah, 3 sins, and I'm also having a coffee. I didn't actually foam it, it's just how it goes. But there is 1 sin, or 100 mils of the Alpro Almond Barista in there, so 4 sins snackette. So right now it's 7:10. I've got to say I'm really struggling with just having absolutely no energy again at the minute, guys. Like, and my glands are up again. It's been a year since I had COVID. It's unbelievable. And like, well, it's slightly over a year now. And it's still every few weeks, I just get my glands really coming up and I just feel like, ugh. And I mean, I haven't exactly got a lot of energy at the best of times at the moment, but it's like when it happens like this, it just seems to knock me for 6. Like, since I finished work, I've been laid on the bed, playing on my phone. What a waste of time. I should have been getting my dinner ready, or I should have at least started it. So now I'm going to be eating late, which is annoying, but hey. For dinner, on the meal plan, is a spicy lentil and chickpea stew. However, I'm just amending it very slightly because I'm not going to make it thin like they have. They've done it very specifically as a kind of soup, but I'm going to do it like a pasta sauce. So basically you roast a load of veg and then you add some stock and some other flavours, and you boil it for ages to reduce it down, and then you blend it. So I'm going to skip the reducing down part, roast the veg, blend it, add the other bits in, and then serve it with pasta. So that should cut down the time. So let's go get the bits I need. Okay, so my veggies are prepped. I'm about to put them in the oven, so I'll just show you what I've done. Very, very simple. So it's 1 pepper quartered and obviously de-seeded, well, you know, mostly. And 1 red onion quartered, and then it said 1 kilogram of tomatoes. So that's about what I've got in there, roughly. And also it said 4 unpeeled cloves of garlic, but A, I like odd numbers, not even, and B, I like garlic, so I've added an extra one. So I've got 5, and then there's just a little bit of water in the bottom. I wouldn't normally add water, even if I'm not spraying anything on it, which I'm not, but whatever. So I've put it in, and yeah, seasoned with a bit of salt and black pepper, and it's going to go in the oven now for 30 minutes that I've had preheating on 200. Okay, I've put the timer on for 35 minutes. Now, whilst that's cooking, I'm just going to get everything else ready just to make life as easy as possible for myself. So the other ingredients, there's 4 spices. You've got chili flakes, smoked paprika, thyme, and harissa spices. You guys know me. I can never leave anything alone. So I do have harissa spices because I really like harissa spices, and smoked paprika. Yes, I bought some. I don't tend to keep the individual green herbs because I just find that I tend to buy loads and loads of them. They just build up and then I never use them. So instead, you may have noticed that I actually only buy, I think it's only these two green herb mixes. One's herbe de Provence, which is obviously French style herbs, and the other one is Italian style herbs. So basically I just kind of use whichever one of them fits most with the recipe I'm doing. So the thyme one, the first ingredients are oregano and basil, so obviously that one's very self-explanatory. And the herbe de Provence is thyme, marjoram and rosemary, so that's a lot more kind of savoury type things. But yeah, so where it says thyme, I'm using my French ones. And then the other ingredient is chili flakes. I'm actually just going to use chipotle chili flakes just because they're smoky, and it would just make it that much nicer because I really like smoky things. So I'm just going to measure those out, and then the only other things I need is a tin of lentils and a tin of chickpeas and a stock cube. So I'm just going to get all that out, drained, open, measured, done. Okay, this is the herb mix. So it's 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, 1 teaspoon of thyme, or in my case, the herbe de Provence, half a teaspoon of chili flakes, obviously I've used chipotle ones, and then it says half a tablespoon of the harissa spice. Half a tablespoon is 1.5 teaspoons. I don't know why they didn't just say that to make it consistent, like measurements, but whatever. So yeah, that's all that ready to go. And as a little bit of bonus content, I just organised my spice drawer because it had got really messy. So I've just reorganised it all, and if you don't mind me saying so, I think it looks pretty damn organised now. I am very, very pleased because I like things to be extremely neat and ordered, which is also not the kind of person I am naturally. So when I do stuff like this, it gives me happy feelings. And for those eagle-eyed people amongst you, you'll notice that my spices are in alphabetical order. Only the Sainsbury's ones, because I like having them all in these pots. So I like getting them all from Sainsbury's, really. But unfortunately, sometimes that just can't be helped. So, but all of these ones, it goes A there, and then all the way back, and then back in the middle one, and then all the way to Z for za'atar. Yes. Oh, that pleases me so much. Okay, so they've actually been in slightly longer than 30 minutes because I just decided to nip down the shop because I thought I really fancy some cheese on top tonight. But like none of my local shops sell the Slimming World friendly cocoa or Daiya cheeses. So you are allowed to substitute some other ones if you want to keep it within your Healthy Extra A. So I just got some applewood. I also got the Mexicana because I like that. Anyway, so my veggies are done. I've just put some pasta on. I was going to have rigatoni, but then I put my hand through the macaroni bag that I just bought. So there's pasta all over my kitchen, dried, thank God. But it's also now just starting to cook. So my roast veggies, allow me to show you, are looking absolutely gorgeous. Obviously the garlic will get squeezed out of the skins. And I'm going to add a stock cube, those spices we mentioned, get it cooking, blitz it all up, and then add my chickpeas and lentils. Okay, so this is all the veggies with the stock, the spices, the garlic, and a splash of water. I did a splash of boiling water from the kettle and I'm just going to blend it. I think I've got this just right. That is good consistency for a sauce. It's nice and thick. Added in my drained lentils and pasta. So it's really just a case of stirring it all together and then serving it up. Get back on that hob. Here is the finished product. I'm very happy with this. I have managed to hide the pasta completely with the stew, so that's quite amusing. I did try and bring it to the top so you could see, but you can't really tell what's what, so whatever. I've used Applewood vegan cheese, 80 grams for my 2 healthy extra A choices, and coriander on top. It may seem like a strange combo. Actually, no, it's not, because you do have cheese and coriander in Mexican stuff, don't you, I guess? So anyway, hopefully this is going to be nice. I'm off to eat because I'm starving hungry. Okay, so in 2 seconds, you're going to see my actual ending of the video, but I just wanted to pop on right here and say, number one, you can tell that I'm not myself because I've just been editing the video, and how many words have I said wrong in it? Like, I just noticed it as the day went on. Yeah, so you'll just have to ignore that. Sorry about that. And 2, a fair warning, this last bit contains an off-plan bit, so probably just stop the video here if you don't want to see that bit. Yeah, okay, here's past me. Hey guys, so it's super late right now, and to be honest, I've been putting off doing this last little update of the day, purely because I did a bad thing, which I don't even really know why. So I'm really sorry, but I did fall off the wagon this evening. I'll tell you why. Basically, when I went to the shop, I knew I had loads of syns left, and I thought, do you know what, I really fancy some Bourneville fingers, and they're 1.5 syns each. So I was like, yeah, brilliant, I'll have a few of them, and I can have quite a few because I've got loads of syns left. Unfortunately, as I've said many times before, they're horrendously addictive and Moorish, and I ate the whole box. So that went horribly wrong, and must learn self-restraint or just avoid it. Anyway, so yeah, I've mucked up today. So that was really good. So I've had a pasta dinner and a whole box of Bourneville fingers the night before weigh day. Good work, Collins. I swear. It is what it is. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I will say that I've not had a hot chocolate. The only other things I've had is like water and my herbal tea. So, you know, I don't think I've gone wildly out of control, just out of control, but not. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I'm so sorry, guys, to end on a bit of a negative, but I will see you tomorrow. Oh, and by the way, that pasta, the soupy stewy thing, roasted veggie, whatever you call it, so nice. Definitely recommend that. It was super easy, as I hope was demonstrated, and completely sin-free, not like Bourneville fingers. And yeah, I'm definitely going to make it again. It's a really nice recipe. So yeah, coming across a few good ones this week, actually. So life is good. Okay, guys, I'm going to go to bed now, and I'll see you tomorrow. Sorry again about the rubbish ending. Okay, bye.